Hi, welcome to the Illumination Lady channel. Here you will find timeless messages that is meant for you the minute you click on it. My intention here is to share messages from the source to you with truth and clarity for your highest of good. The messages are here and the choice is yours. Get ready, relax, and take a few deep breaths to calm yourself down. And slowly, when you are ready, allow your heart to guide you to that one card or crystal that is meant for you today. Once decided, grab your tea, grab your dog, or grab your cat, or both, and click on the chapter link below in the description box to receive your message today. See you there. Hi there, pal number one. Welcome to your reading today. Today we'll be focusing on love readings for empath. We are now going to look into what is the lesson for your growth in terms of relationships or love. Okay, now when we say relationship, it's not always focused on romantic or marriage. It could be relationships with yourself. Okay, so let's take a look. Here it says spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Pile number one, my dear empaths, it seems that this is like the highest form of relationship in terms of partnership. And what I'm getting here is that it's a relationship with your highest self, your relationship with yourself even, because in this whole life or even reincarnations, if we gotta go into that perspective, right? The only relationship that has always been with you since the day that you are experiencing life on earth is your relationship with yourself. This is the one that is like very challenging. Okay, so in this period of time right now, this chapter right now, it's focusing on how you can create or reconnect a relationship with yourself in a way that is very healthy, that's very harmonious, and the type that is very supportive and goes like, you'll never abandon that you, which you may have in the past. Back to what you love. So this is a period of time, right? We just talked about your relationship with yourself, okay? Now is a time where you kind of reevaluate what kind of relationship you want to have with yourself. And perhaps you may have been in situations where most of your habits of relationship is you serving others and you not taking care of yourself. Or it could be the opposite, okay? In terms of that, you do not care at all about how other people feel or what situation they're in because you're solely focused on yourself, and that just leads to loneliness even. So now is a time for you to kind of take inventories of your experience, right? Where is the balance? Where is the balance of your relationship with yourself? Your relationship with yourself is also connected to how you interact with not just yourself, but with other people around you, right? Because we're all just experiencing the world, and everybody is an extension of you, a mirror of you. If you choose to cut other people completely off, okay, then you are also sort of not allowing yourself to live and experience relationships and allow love to flow within you and to others. And at the same time, if you just focus everything on relationships to other people, completely not focusing on what your self needs are, then you're kind of losing the plot too, right? So now is the time where you just go back to reevaluating where is the equilibrium point where you yourself, your relationship with yourself is happy and harmonious and healthy, and your relationship with yourself with other people are also healthy. Now we can also look into like your relationship with other people. Are the current connections healthy and uplifting ones, right? If they're not, well, you can decide what you want to do about it. If the ones that are harmonious and uplifting and inspiring, great, but are you showing appreciation with them? Are you continue to interact with them and experience their energy, and should you share your energy to them? That kind of thing is the thing you have to reevaluate on, okay? Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Well, this whole experience that we have is like a dance with life, okay? The dance with love. Love comes in many different forms. So not everything is going to be perfect. There's going to be days when there's up and down in terms of relationship with yourself and relationship with other people. But do know that just because today it may not be very harmonious or like be the way that you want it to, and that's positive all the time, right? There could be down days as well. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just one of those days that you have to experience. So don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Be courageous to opening your heart and decide what is it that you truly want. What is actually, when we say decide what is it that you truly want, it means what is the perfect balance that is healthy for you and for you to have a healthy relationship with other people. That is what is the balance we're focusing on. And as you are finding the balance, you are going to tweak. Okay, this is too much, that's too little, tweak, 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 tweak. And appreciate the moment, because sometimes when you tweak, it may not be very smooth, right? So you appreciate the moment that it's a learning experience. And even tweak with yourself. Maybe you overwork to the point that you're like getting sick. That's a relationship with yourself that you kind of need to like reevaluate. Do you really need to get to that level of like working yourself until you are burnt out? Okay, right? And you tweak. So that is not the very how do you say perfect scenario in terms of relationship with yourself, because you are now feeling ill. So you take time to nurture yourself, right? Slowly gain back your trust and self-love. It's a learning journey, right? And eventually you will know that, okay, I sense that maybe I'm feeling too much tension in my back or in my head. I need to take a break. That is one form, little steps for you to like slowly gain back, practice self-love and balance and boundaries with yourself. So appreciate every moment, okay? Every situation, as a way of growing and finding love and understanding yourself and with others, okay? So that is the lessons for your growth, okay, about love, finding the balance. Now let's look into the potential path ahead for healing. Coming together. Two of Hearts. Once again, this is balance again. Balance of feminine and masculine energy within you, okay? Finding the balance together. Like the previous explanation I just gave you, right? Example about overworking. When you're working on something, you're using a lot of your physical energy. That's the masculine energy, to the point that you got really tired and exhausted. Bam, and then you got sick. Yeah, that's when you are not really nurturing yourself, okay? You're using too much of a masculine to the point that the feminine energy is like over-exhausted and gone. Then you have to slowly build back, okay? Using your energy and your time to build back your feminine energy. It's like a yin and yang, finding the balance, okay? Finding the balance within and coming together, okay? My God, we just talked about balance. Feminine and masculine energy once again, okay? That's the potential path forward for your healing. Change your focus. Okay. I see where this is going. Change your okay, interesting. I'm seeing here. Oh, right. It's an echo of this. You see, the same lady, she's looking into the experience. This one's looking in terms of like where she wants to go. So when I tune into this, okay, pile number one is you may be someone who's very self-critical, or you're very focused on a certain outcome, okay? So this card is advising a potential path of healing for you to shift your focus, okay? Change your focus to where is my center? Where is my balance, okay? Where is my inner harmony? Where is my abundance? Where is my self-love? If you're only focusing your sight, okay, on, let's say, I got to produce certain things at a certain time, then it's very outward focused, right? You see what I'm saying? That you're focusing on a certain result, that you're kind of you're losing your balance with your awareness of your energy, okay? So shift your focus into where is the awareness of my inner energy that is balanced and I can create without abandoning myself, and approach it with love. Where is the love within me for myself? The self-compassion. Where is my boundary? Where is my priority? Okay? So know that this is an opportunity to grow in love and find love, right? Ooh. You see, guys, balance. Okay, find balance. Everything's about balance. So, in terms of the potential path for self healing, really, okay, what I'm getting here is your focus on your thoughts and your feelings needs to be balanced. Okay, being very highly aware about what is going on within you. And finding the balance in terms of what you are creating. We just talked about your career, right? Like if you're very focused on, let's say, hitting a KPI, hitting a target number whatsoever, to the point of you getting yourself sick, like physically exhausted, that is something to really evaluate. So path of healing would be like, okay, finding time to rest, finding time to exercise, to swim, your physical needs, is it taken care of? That is self-love, okay? Your thoughts and your focus, are they kind? Are they compassionate? Are they positive? Are they nurturing? If not, you got to do something about it. Maybe talk to your friends, talk to your family, or seek therapy, whatever it is that you need to do, okay? It's talked about your thoughts, emotion. That's okay. Thoughts and emotion are the same thing, okay? Yeah, so that is very, very straight to the point, in terms of like the path to self healing. Focus on the physical. Don't be so tired. Emotional and mental. Where's the thought going? Is it positive? Is it loving? Is it nurturing? No more self criticizing. No more self abandonment. No more like self doubt. That kind of a thing. Okay, and balance. Okay. Now let's see what messages does your spirit guide have for you. 2, 3. Wow, so much message they want to say, huh? Your spirit guides. I bet they have been witnessing it for a while. They'll be like, we had enough of this. We have so much to tell him or her about the situation. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Be yourself. Empath, pal number 1, dear. Are you trying so hard to fit into a perfect mold for some darn reason? No need. No need. You're just you're not made for everyone, okay? You don't need to please everyone. Just be yourself, because that is where your energy can flow best. That's where you can feel most happy and get in touch with your own magic and your own self-abundance, okay? You're a great person. How much can we say? Love, 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 love. So much love has been expressed. The reason why that you're so focused on like producing certain something or being a perfect model of some kind of according to society, whatever, okay, it's because you're seeking love. Now the actual love that you're seeking is love with yourself. The relationship with yourself is the one you're truly seeking, okay? So we work towards that, okay? Let go of stress. You're working too hard. You're trying to be perfect too hard, empath, darling. Don't take on other people's stress as well, okay? Just breathe it out. It's none of your business. Focus on your own happy life, okay? The world will continue to turn without you guys, okay? What's most important is your own reality, my dear empaths, okay? If it's not relevant to you, know that the universe is abundant, okay? Those folks, they will find their resources elsewhere. You answer to yourself first if you're running on low battery, okay? Now at the same time, if you have a lot of like energy to share with other people, just share the amount that you do not take on too much. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries, okay? Understand that. True. Oh, okay. Whatever it is that you are asking about, yes, it's the truth. I wonder what that is. Okay, what I'm hearing, what I'm sensing is you are questioning about your path. A path in terms of what you're very passionate about that you wanted to do, and you have self-doubts about, is it even going to matter? Is it even going to be very well received? Is it going to have a positive outcome or result whatsoever? Whatever that you question, know that it is unnecessary. That aspect of like emotional or like mental self-doubts that you have is unnecessary, okay? Because once again, okay, your spirit team say just be yourself. If it's what you're passionate about, focus on that, okay? And focus that with love, please. And let go of this unnecessary stress that you have because of past stories that you're holding on to that isn't even yours. Maybe you're hearing the news, maybe you're hearing too much gossip. That's where you have all these self-doubts. Know that if you have this innate passion and it sparked your soul for some reason, then it's true. It is true. Do not let the outer world's spiral and chaos distract what you are meant to do to spread the love. Okay? The so-called spreading love is not sharing that with other people by putting out. It's about you standing within yourself and just vibrating, echoing out that conviction, that passion, that excitement that you have about what you are focused on doing. That is the sharing we're talking about here, okay? And last one, listen to your true feelings. Don't let other people talk you into doing something that you know that is wrong. Because you know what? Believe it or not, they're actually just jealous, or they're just too lazy to take on accountability of whatever lessons that they are supposed to go through, and they're coming to you to ask you to hold space and your energy to do it for them. Why should you do that? Don't you have more important things to do, my dear? Where is that? Reevaluate, okay? Reevaluate, okay, about that, okay? So, pile number one, my dear, what can I say? This journey of love for you, okay, is really about you focusing on yourself, on your passion, okay? Because when you do that, you tap into your own soul's abundance, and it's just gonna spark, and it's be so contagious and magnetic, and you feel so powerfully you, unapologetically you, and you're going to just be so proud of yourself, not in the arrogant way, but then like in a way that you know that this is you, you're meant to be here for that, and you're just going to do what you got to do, and you're not even going to care what other people say, because what you're passionate about is actually the healing energy that we're talking about for yourself. You heal yourself, it ripples out and heals the world around you, okay? Pile number one. I hope that this reading is resonating with you. Subscribe, like, and share your experience below in the comment box. I'd love to hear your experience and if it's relevant to you. This is a reflection of the collective energy reading. If you want clarity on your personal situation, solely focus on you, your energy, and your path forward without noise, you can book a private psychic, intuitive, and channeled guidance session with me at worldwideweb.illuminationlady.com. If you're ready for a deeper restoration and energetic realignment, you can also book a Maitreya Ascension Energy Healing session with me at worldwideweb.illuminationlady.com. Pile number one, I wish you the best of luck in focusing on what you're truly passionate about, what you truly love, so that the energy of love within you will continue to bloom and blossom beautifully and heal yourself and the world around you. Blessings, blessings. Take care. Hi, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. This is the second part of the reading where we will be focusing on love readings for empath. Today we're going to be checking in on lessons for your growth towards love, potential healing paths, and messages from your spirit guide. Now let's dive in, all right? Okay, let's see. Your love journey right now, empath. It says, take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives changed forever. Well, pile number two, it seems that right now you're on a boat and you're sailing towards a new world, and that's super exciting, isn't it? And you just see this card, right? It's like over here, these are all the stars and the universe. Like anything magical can happen as when you pass this little gate here, right? And if you notice, on this little boat, it consists of a man and a woman. Now that could be you, your partner, your friend, or even just your masculine and feminine energy, all riding on the same boat, heading towards the same direction. So right now, The lessons for your growth towards love is definitely taking a chance on love. The thing when we say take a chance on love, it's about you opening your heart and accepting chances and opportunities, and abundance into this potential world where you can play and explore and live and experience life. So when you start to believe that you are worthy of it and you are loved, that's when your whole world, your whole perspective will start to change, and you will shift towards that gate of possibility that's opening up for you, pile number 2. So this is your current lesson, right? To believe and live, and not be living in the state of fear, of just trying to stay safe. Yeah, like go on an adventure. It could be literally, it could be metaphorically, but it's all about you opening your heart and dare to take chances and see where life takes you, and trust in yourself as you're embarking on that journey. Pile number 2. Let's see more. Wow. It says, I love you. And these are very important words. So this is very beautiful because this is like an angel with a harp, right? It's like the sound vibration of love. It's echoing. And you are now learning how to embody and to vibrate that energy of love. Perhaps you could even practice saying, I love you to yourself, or I love you to your significant other, to your friends, to your family members, right? Because the power of that word love, and when you say it and when you mean it, it's as powerful as sound healing, really, because it's the intention of when we say it, and that energy ripples out, and it can change states of people's moods, of the whole room even. So be loving, be kind, especially with yourself, and practice every day saying I love you, even in the period of times where you're taking chances, right? You're going on an adventure. Sometimes it may feel scary. Just remember to tell yourself that you are loved, you are protected. And even, the masculine and feminine aspects within you, they also need to hear it. They need to speak together towards each other as well, okay? So in times when you feel tired, and you could just, for example, say, okay, I love you, I will take care of you, let's go take a rest. That's one way. Or if you're in the mood to be more active and carrying out your dreams, and you may feel lazy, you could say, I love you, let's go make our dreams come true today. Let's go exercise and take care of ourselves today. That's just some examples, okay? Wow. We have just basically said that, right? This says, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So, pile number 2, what I'm also sensing is that maybe, perhaps, you have a lot of voices within you that may not be very loving or compassionate. These voices may kind of be like self-critical, or like putting down the self, not very supportive, and fear-based and limiting-based. So take this opportunity, okay, to practice speaking kindly to yourself. Just imagine, okay, if today you have a friend or you have a child that is yours, and they may not believe in themselves so much, or they may not be feeling very positive, or they feel very down, what would you say to them? Everything that you would say to them or do for them, you take all of that and make it a U-turn back to you. That is the amount of love and practice you can do for yourself. Because right now, pile number 2, you are shifting to a new timeline. This is an opportunity that's open for you, okay? And you're meant to learn how to love yourself. Now, the keyword that comes through is radical self-love. Like radical. And we mean radical. Big, big radical, okay? It's with compassion, it's with truth, and it's with clarity. It's where all aspects of you are joining hands together and they are all working together for your highest of good. They're all aligned to your highest self. Okay? So that is the lessons of your growth towards love. Now let's look for potential healing paths ahead for you in regards to radical self-love. Oh. Wow. This is basically like the Ace of Cups, okay? It's like love abounds. Open your heart. Completely opening your heart. See here is like this heart is massive. And that's the size of your heart. And it's illuminating. It's like it's starting to open up. And it's radiating. Now green is like the heart chakra color. And the eyes is like the heart is opening up. It's seeing with the heart. And this is the pool of emotions. But it's in a very calm state, very fulfilling. It's like you're taking the courage. Oh wow, it's actually marrying, right? This is water as well. It's like you're opening your heart to go on a journey, and that would mean that taking chances and giving yourself the encouragement. And if it's about you creating new friendships, then it will also require you to make equal amounts of investments in time, energy, whatsoever, that requires you to share something within you with this quest that you're going towards. Okay, it could be like a quest toward friendship, marriage, loved one, or even you creating your own dreams. It requires something of you, and it must be given from a place of yes, you're willing, and yes, you know what you're getting yourself into as well, right? It's not from a space of like you have nothing left to give and you continue to give, not like that. But it's just like you, number one, taking care of yourself, and your heart is full enough that you're willing to share that energy with this new thing that you are embarking on towards creating or experiencing, right? Okay, so open up your heart and live life. That is one way for you to heal. Radical self-love. Next one, it says, wow, confronting. Confronting your own shadows. This is you right now, and these are your shadow self. They can come in the form of thoughts, come in the forms of words in your head, in your mind, that puts you down. Now you notice that this is very small, and you're actually this big. And the amount of light that you shine to this shadow will make the shadow smaller eventually. Now the key point is that you need to confront your fears, you need to send a lot of love, laughter, whatever it is, okay, that is needed and required for your heart to open up to heal. This is something you have to understand, that it could be childhood experiences and programmings, media, whatsoever, that you have picked up and they're not truly yours. Or if you have it with you now, you have chose to adopt it, right? So you can choose to let it go, or if you may feel that it's challenging to drop certain kind of behaviors, then you approach it, take time, right, with love, by speaking the language of love, a lot of positive loving words to yourself. And it's not like you just say it, you gotta mean it too. Right? Because the shadow self is really just your ego, and it's just afraid of changes, and these are just programs. So it takes time, sitting down and reflecting what is the truth behind the shadow self. What is the shadow trying to get your attention to about yourself? What is it trying to protect? These are things you can explore. And explore until you find the love within the shadow. Because every shadow is actually just a gift, a hidden blessing. And sometimes we're just afraid to approach it, but when you actually sit down and take a look at it quietly, objectively, you'll realize that it's not as scary as you think. Believe and succeed. Yeah, so do not let the illusions, the shadows, the negative thoughts and talks within you to make your vision blurred. Okay, it still requires you to continue to be courageous and opening up your heart. And most importantly, when you open your heart, you have to believe. You have to believe that you're going to succeed. So you're like on this boat, right? See, it's the same boat here. You are sitting on this boat. You are the master of this ship. You decide which direction you want to go. If you believe everything that the shadow is saying, so you're going to steer your ship towards the storm. Or you can choose to open up your heart and go towards the light and steer the ship towards the coast of an island, a beautiful paradise. Everything is within your power. No one else can save you except yourself. So take a chance on love. Believe and succeed. And this takes a lot of practice and time, okay? So be patient with yourself. I want to point out that this is a purple color card, so it's something very like, it's a spiritual energy, okay? Whatever challenges that you have gone through in the past, know that you are now shifting out of that storm. You're going towards the light. You're going towards that safe haven that you dream of, the world that you want to live in. You're going towards that, but it requires you to do more inner work and more inner maintenance for you to have the energy, the frequency, and to have the clarity for your soul compass to guide you to where you're supposed to go. Okay? Keep moving. Keep moving. Once again, another heart. 2 hearts. Okay, this is very focused on love. And you see there's 2 hands, and here it's almost like matrimony. It's almost like marriage. This is a marriage between your masculine and your feminine self within you. This energy within you is learning how to balance, how to work together. There's a give and take in terms of your own yin and yang within you. But the key point is you got to move. Do not stay stagnant in one place, okay? When we say move, it does not always mean physically move. It could be in terms of the routines that you do, your energy practice, or basic things like going to exercise, or like keeping up with your social media posts or your work, something it is that you dream of making it come true. Or even is just make it a weekly thing to go visit your friends, visit your family, spend time with your pets or whatsoever, whatever it is that is creating that kind of aligned frequency and energy of the reality that you want to live in. Take actionable steps and be disciplined and consistent in moving towards it. Believe it or not, you will master whatever skill that is needed, necessary, and required. Believe it or not, you are building that energy day by day, minutes by minutes, seconds by seconds, and more people will join you on that journey who are aligned with that frequency. But you got to do your part to build it up, okay? Part number 2. So this is like your potential path for healing. Consistency, having the courage to exchange the energy, the things that, the love, the time, the trust, the resources, the money, whatever it is that's required. Take actions, okay? Set a direction and decide on the outcome that you're heading towards, okay? Also leave space for, the universe to be creative and bring you unexpected surprises as well, okay? And face your fears and open your heart, be courageous and live. Enjoy the life to the best that you can, okay? Now let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. We just said believe in yourself, didn't we? Here it says, see yourself doing well and you will. That's the power of, this is one example, okay, of speaking language of love, okay? And saying I love you daily. Change. Yep, definitely. That is, change means confronting your fears. Confronting your fears is always uncomfortable, but it's needed, necessary, required for your change, and keep moving, okay? The changes that you're going through are actually positive because you are shifting out of the storm, okay? You have learned and understand from your past experiences of the hardships, the challenges that you went to. You have like gained wisdom from there, okay? Now it's about you embodying it like solidly, okay? There may be some little things left for you to clean up in regards to your inner work. But you know what? We got a whole lifetime to figure that out as well. So enjoy the ride, right? Oh, love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. That's very beautiful. That's very encouraging. Maybe some of you do, it's literally, that your parents love you, whether you are physically with them or not. Perhaps they are already in the form of spirit. Do know that they love you dearly, even from afar. And another aspect I'm seeing is that, because in this journey, we're also learning to reparent ourselves, right? The highest version of you is also your own parent, because the highest version of you contains the unconditional love, the masculine, the divine masculine, divine feminine. They are also our parents. We are just one aspect of them, and we just need to remember to connect to that higher self of us and get information or remember how to take care of ourselves, because we're our own parents too. So remember that no matter what, your divine mother and your divine father love you as much as they can. But you also need to take your actions to continue nurturing yourself. Okay? Imagine what you see, feel, think, and hear. What would you see, think, feel, and hear if your wish came true? That's a very good question to ponder on. I see that the spirit guides are kind of like tickling your fantasy. Well, they're asking you to bring in the frequency of you like getting to the destination of where you wanted to get to, right? So it's like making your dreams come true, literally. How would you feel? And bringing that frequency into your present. And this kind of question is very, very pretty much for me is like believe it and succeed. It's like you set the outcome and you know that it's going to happen and you're working, taking the steps towards it. Now, the reason why you have certain dreams and sparks, right, is because your future self is sending you that signal. You're supposed to move towards that. It's a soul calling, right? You wouldn't have this kind of dream or inspiration suddenly out of the blue for no reason. You have it because your future self is sending you the signals that, hey, we got to move towards that because we have a mission to do, or that's what we're intended here to do that, right? So imagine, be positive thinking about it and believe that you will get there. Aw, so cute. Here it says, talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. So, perhaps you haven't been communicating a lot about how you feel, huh? And I get it. Sometimes it could be that we do not want to, how to say? Sometimes empaths might feel like I don't want to burden other people about my feelings. Trust me, okay? There's a lot of people who love to, humans like to gossip, okay? And that's one thing. But also friends care and they're always curious. And I'm not saying they're going to be gossiping about you, but it's just something fun to talk about, right? People will always want to know what's going on. And it's what keeps them, informed about what they can do for you. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of people who care about you. And there's also people who believe in what you do. So as long as you share about what you're passionate about and how you feel about your journey, it's like you're opening up your heart and trusting, right, that solutions will come. Because believe it or not, like every single person out there is a creator. If you do not inform other creator what is your plan or how you're feeling and like what you need, how would they know? How would they, as a vessel, be able to communicate with their spirit guides that, hey, we want to do something with this other creator. Anywhere we can accomplish both of our KPIs at sea, so make life easier for both sides. That kind of a thing. Believe it or not, spirit team also needs to fulfill their KPI. They also have to network and stuff, right? It's very busy upstairs, believe it or not. Yeah, we're already quite busy down here. Imagine up there. So yes, tell a friend how you feel, or perhaps there are certain things you feel you don't want to share with other friends. You can even speak out loud to yourself. You can always be your own best friend too, okay? One of the friends that I know, she mentioned in one of her reels that she's so comfortable talking, doing vlogging is because she's been talking to herself most of her time, and so she's comfortable doing that. So try talking to yourself. You'll see what magic comes up, right? Remember to speak positively, okay? All right, pile number 2. So that is your reading for today. If this reading resonated, subscribe, like, and share your experience below. This is a group reading, a reflection of the collective energy. If you want clarity on your personal situation, solely focus on you, your energy, and your path forward without noise. You can book a private psychic, intuitive, and channeled guidance session with me at worldwideweb.illuminationlady.com. If you're ready for a deeper restoration and energetic realignment, you can also book a Maitreya Ascension Energy Healing Session at worldwideweb.illuminationlady.com. All this information is in the description box below. Pile number 2, my dear, I wish you the best of luck. May your hearts open, may you flourish and bloom, and enjoy life, okay? Make your dreams come true. Blessings. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome to the reading. Today's focus question is love readings for empath. We're going to be exploring lessons for your growth towards love, potential healing paths, and messages from your spirit guide about your journey towards love. Let's begin. First card, it says, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Yeah, literally, what can I say? It's very much straightforward. Be very patient with yourself, especially with your inner child, was what I'm getting. And the beauty about this is that you are actually in full bloom. Pile number 3, you're sitting in the lotus and everything around you is very calm. But it's also feeling like you're waiting for something to happen. And this child is dressed beautifully, very patient, very calm. She looks very healthy. So whatever it is that you're wishing for or waiting for, the lessons about love right now is to have patience. Okay, what I'm getting is that everything that is love and good that is coming into your life requires you to be patient. And why is that? Because it is a form of self-trust and also trust that the universe has your back. And that leads to your heart opening up while you're waiting, not exactly waiting, while you allow for the universe to bring abundance, love, or joy to you. You just focus on what your heart is calling you to do that is meaningful for you. Yes. So that is your growth towards love lesson number 1. Number 2 here, it says romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Well, pile number 3, you may be currently seeing someone or someone is coming into your life and you are interested in exploring the connection with them. Yeah. So if that is so, enjoy the romance, but also remember to be patient, to be kind towards each other, okay? And also check if this person is kind and patient towards you, because that is the basic foundation of love. Yeah, and if you're not in the state of like if you are not meeting someone or exploring a relationship with another person, it could be you romancing life as well, like opening up your heart and allow life to send you opportunities, and you play with the experience, play with the world, and have fun doing things that you love, career focus wise, or even hobby focused things. Okay, so he says, love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Okay, pile number 3, I am definitely getting a sense that this is has to do with relationships, like literally relationships, okay? Because it says love can heal past hurts. And this love, yes, it's about, what I'm getting is that you have done a lot of inner work and you have built the self-trust, the self-love that you have. And now the next phase is about you allowing that love to reflect out and be mirrored back from the external reality to you. And that requires another level of, I'm hearing self-mastery as well, in finding the balance of how to co-create with another person, be it in a form of romantic relationships, marriage, or career-focused endeavors. Everything will require you to allow the world, the universe, to give you love, so that you can heal the past hurt where you are very like protective of yourself. And yeah, if you open your heart and allow other people to love you back and provide or share with you, and you share with them, you will experience a sense of security, self-worth, and importance again, in a way that you can share spaces, co-create with other people. Because I understand that sometimes, like especially empathic people, it could be overwhelming. They want to connect with others, but they're also afraid of being hurt with many different aspects, right? So trust that you have done your work already, and now it's just you, as you are like living with other people, living life, experiencing life, know that you have everything within you to enjoy life and to take care of yourself with other people as well. Okay? You are stronger than you think. If you keep thinking that you have to protect yourself from others, then there is this mentality of me versus them. If you kind of melt away that kind of mentality, that belief, and not focus on that barrier so much, your life will feel more free, more flow, more love, more joyful, and less scary, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's move to potential healing paths ahead and see what messages come through. Okay, seek. Okay, pile number 3. This is suggesting that for you to move forward on your love journey, it requires you to sit down and really go deep within to reflect more about you co-creating with the world. It seems that you have been in a state where you're very much focused on just protecting yourself. And now Spirit's asking you, is that necessary right now when we are here? We would like to shower you with a life of abundant experiences, romancing with life, the joy of partnership, the joy of sharing and co-creating with others. Is it necessary for you to continue to isolate yourself? And by exploring more within that, just find out what is this old belief that you have that you know that no longer serves you. And you can even ask yourself, do I really even need that belief anymore? We're not asking you to be completely vulnerable standing outside and allow yourself to be attacked because you're wiser than that, but we are asking you to really, really ask yourself, do you really need to protect yourself to that level extreme anymore, when everything you have asked for, the universe is now responding to your request, and they're waiting for you to take on that order. They want you to spread your wings and fly out from that nest, and for you to open up your arms and embrace life. Release. Wow. Excuse me. seems there's more shadow work to do, huh? Whatever it is that you're very fearful of, it is time for you to take off that shadow clothing and allow the divine you to shine. You've spent all this long time in incubation period and self-healing and self-exploration and building up your energy, and then you still use the old belief and the old world experiences as your reference point. You made the past your future and your present. It's time to let go of that past, the old clothing that you wear, and let it go, because the current you is actually more powerful than the old self. So once you let go of that, you will find that you don't even need that old belief. You don't even need that old protection anymore. You've leveled up. You just need to show up bright. You just show up with yourself, like everything very embodied and intact, and just trust and believe that you got it. You've got everything that you need to experience life, to enjoy partnership and romance, and whatever it is that you want to fulfill. Yeah, so do some reflection and find answers to the love within the shadows. Oh, wow. Okay. Another area for you to focus on the healing ahead, for your path ahead, is believing that you deserve the reward. Yeah, definitely. Pound number 3, you have done a ton, loads of work, on yourself. There is this sense of like, whatever you do, that you need to do more. It's almost as if like whatever you've done, you feel that it's not done well enough, it's not done to perfection, and that you may not be deserving or whatever that is coming. That is not true. You deserve all the good in life, and that has to do with your sense of attitude and perception about welcoming it or not. See, like this person here, he truly acknowledges that he worked hard, and he's very proud of everything that he did, whether there is like mistakes or not. The fact is, he walked that life already. He's walked the talk, and you have walked the talk already. Okay, so give yourself some credit. That old feeling of like you have to work hard, so hard, to the point of like that you need so much validation, or you need so much confirmation about something to feel worthy enough, is unnecessary anymore. Okay, that's a very old program that you can choose to let go and just enjoy life. The period of that shadow work is like, the old world is like done. Okay, now it's about you focusing on letting go of that mentality that you have to let go of the old of the old programs. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes like when people do a lot of inner work, they gotta get stuck in, there's more I gotta do, there's more I gotta clear, there's more, and it's never ending. The fact is, growth is a lifetime journey, so you have to be patient with yourself, and also learn how to enjoy and coexist with other people, especially with your own self. Be kind with yourself. Yeah? Clarity of belief. You gotta believe it, okay? One of the things about the potential healing paths for you is having clarity of where you want to go, the direction that you want in your reality, okay? And when you set that clarity, that direction, that goal, you better send that message out in terms of your communication, your thoughts, your words, everything. Be focused about that. Don't be wobbling your way through too much, because you're giving very confusing vibes to the universe. They don't even know what you want for your order at this point. Okay, so you see like this man here, he put his hand on his heart. Trust what your heart wants and follow okay, and follow through, like him letting that butterfly go. Is he sending his desire, his intentions out into the universe? This is the life, the reality that I want to experience. I have done everything that I can, and I am ready now to receive. That is the kind of frequency you want to send out. And green is the heart chakra color, okay? So here, green is the heart chakra color, and you send out that intention out into the universe, and just be patient for the universe to respond, okay? If you give confusing messages, then the order will come back confusing. So be clear, okay? Be crystal clear. Okay? No more self-doubts is necessary, okay? You are really deserving of whatever it is that you want in life, okay? Pile number 3. Now let's see what messages your spirit team wants to say. Okay. One step at a time. Let's see, one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Yes, and that has to do with your clarity of belief, okay? Take one small step at a time. Your spirit guides are like, maybe you're overwhelmed easily. So such a perfectionist. You have to fill up your whole schedule, your whole timetable with things you must do. No need. One little step, basic thing at a time, and you build that kind of endurance up. You're good to go with that, okay? Next is, simplicity. See, we just said, keep things simple, make it simple. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess, okay? Excess is like the unnecessary things that you put into your schedule. Don't need to make it so full, have some space for breathers and make time to play. Go back to the basics of things, okay? Basic, it could be stuff like waking up at a certain time, doing your meditation, scheduling time to go out, take yourself out on a date, that kind of a thing. Things that are simple, that makes life meaningful to you. And that could be many different things, right? Some people, like my dear friend, my dear soul sister, her non-negotiable is she must walk her dog in the afternoon and evening, once per day. That is her time with her baby dog. That kind of simple things is what makes life joyful for her. And having simple Thai food or like some kind of nice snack, those kind of simple things that feeds your soul, that makes you happy, that makes life more pleasurable for you, right? It's like you're taking care of your inner child and having patience, that kind of a thing. Yeah, make things simple. Don't need to like make things very complicated, and you will find that everything's achievable. Best friends. Wow, this is pretty much like here. That's the other card. Romance. Okay, best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. That also implies not just friends, like friends, people, but you yourself, your best friend. You are your best friend too, okay? Be kind to yourself. Stand up for yourself. Know what you need, know what you want, know how to take care of yourself, know how to listen to yourself. Yeah? And your spirit guide is also your best friend. So know that they will stick with you through thick and thin. Just know that you need to ask for their help and be open and feel like you deserve it. So you send out the message clearly, okay? So they can support you. Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice. Practice until you get it right. Could be in the form of practicing self-love. It could also mean, if you have a partner, is to practice communication, practice how to take care of each other, how to hold space for each other. There's many things that you can practice depending on what it is that you want to experience. If you want meaningful friendship, then you gotta practice talking to your friends. You gotta practice go hang out with them. You gotta practice making time for them. If you want to learn how to bake a good cake because it makes you happy, then you gotta practice making the good cake. Same thing. Okay? Share. Wow. Here it says, when you share, everybody feels happy. Hmm. We just talk about friends. I really feel that this is all about connections, that your spirit guide is encouraging you. You know, whatever it is that you're passionate about, go practice it. And then spend time with friends, live life simple, everything one step at a time. Those little like simple times that you share with your friends are also very meaningful. Or simple things that you do with your romantic couple, significant other, or family is also very meaningful. And it's just your presence there is what makes a difference for them. You opening up your heart, you're willing to share your time, your space, and your energy with them to co-create, to learn about each other's realities, and be there for each other is such a beautiful gift. Yeah. So that is your reading for today, in regards to your journey to love. Pile number 3. If this reading resonated, subscribe, like, and share your experience below. I'd love to hear your feedbacks if this is something that is helpful for you. This is a group reading, a reflection of the collective energy. If you want clarity on your personal situation, solely focus on you, your energy, and your path forward without noise, you can book a private psychic, intuitive, and channel guidance session with me at www.illuminationlady.com. If you're ready for a deeper restoration and energetic realignment, you can also book a Maitreya Ascension Energy Healing Session at www.illuminationlady.com. All those information are down in the description box below. Pile number 3, I wish you beauty, happiness, flow, and abundance of harmony and love in all areas of your connection and yourself. Blessings.